Yeah. Hey, Blue Star. Hi. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm rested. I take a nap. Otherwise, I would have got on here like earlier, but I was so tired. I feel better now. Yeah. But how's your day been? That's good to hear. Yes, the rest is very important. Oh yeah, I had been up at like 6:30 this morning. I had to take my kids to school, and then my 2-year-old, she was up with us, and so she did not go down for nap until about 40 minutes ago. So she's been up the whole time. So it's been crazy. I definitely needed a nap. But yeah, it is very important to get rest. Yes. Hey, girl. Girl, why they playing with me about my money? I had to fake cry on the phone and tell them I'm about to get evicted because they made a mistake not sending it out properly. Now they're trying to wire it to me. Are you serious? That's freaking crazy. How did they make a mistake? My day has been all right. Babysitting as usual, though. Tomorrow, my niece and nephew are going back home. Oh, you gonna miss them? Yeah, bad. Hey, Ari. Hey, what's up, Alush? How are you? Yo, papachito, mamachito. Hi. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's crazy, Shakira. Guys, I might be coming down with strep throat again, but I'm not too sure. I really hope not, though. Oh, really? Oh, no. Where do you think you're getting it from? And when you had it the first time, like, did you did you wash everything, like your bedding and stuff? Yeah, like it sucks since I can't go with my mom and her BF since they are gonna go by airplane and take them to New York. Mm. My throat has been a bit sore recently. I think I might be getting it from the workplace. That's possible. I told you they put checking instead of savings on there, but didn't put a rush on it, even after they made the mistake. So I told them I need it today. Y'all messed up. I need my stuff. So they put checking instead of savings on there. Mm, okay. Wow. So they're gonna wire it to you. So it should be here what by tonight or tomorrow. Apparently, I heard that there is a new COVID that's happening. AKA, I think the same one, but way worse. I heard that too. Honestly, no, I didn't wash my bedding the first time, but I would clean my toothbrush and water bottles, dishes too. Yeah, I would say when it comes to those type of viruses, you have to like wash your bedding and stuff because it's very contagious. And even if you just got, you know, pillowcases and all that, you know, it could have the virus on it. That way you don't reinfect yourself. So if you, hopefully you don't have it, but maybe wash your bedding just now. Just even with you feeling a tickle, just wash your sheets and stuff. Um, oh, you're fine. You're good. Okay, thank you. True, yeah. When my daughter had strep throat, we had to like basically sterilize her whole room because it's really contagious. And I'm just praying that they don't bring nothing home from school. That's been my biggest worry, especially with me having this new baby soon. I'm just like, please don't let my kids bring nothing severely contagious home. Like, y'all should be here by tonight. And girl, all this purging is off the chain. Guess who popped up at my house? Popped up 2 a.m. last night. Big Terrence the Pisces, who's married. What? Who's married? And he hopped your gate and knocked on your door, begging, saying, please let me in. I need to talk to you. Sir, what the heck? Nah, he would have got turned right back around. August just wasn't my month this year, guys. I'm not gonna lie, August was a weird month for everybody. Not to discredit what you're feeling, Ari, because you know I know you're going through a lot with your health, but like August was a weird month. Like I think we all recovering from August. Well, we still in August shit. August felt like how it felt when it was January. I remember when January came and it felt like January was going forever and ever, and that's how August feels. August feels like it's still here. Like it was just too much going on in the month of August, y'all. So hopefully September is a little bit of a milder month. Um, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully. And then y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but like I got like all this like hyperpigmentation on my skin. I don't know what happened. I just randomly like woke up and I have rashes like all on my face. I'm assuming it's pregnancy because sometimes pregnancy can really tear your skin up. So I've been trying to like do a regimen and stuff at night on my skin and it's helping. But I still got like little dry patches like here. I got something here going on. So it's pregnancy has really changed my skin. So I've been dealing with that. I am so hyped for September. I'm gonna actually start going job hunting in person, explore the area since now that I ain't baby girl. Yeah, it's gonna be like a breath of fresh air. That's good though, and you're gonna be able to get some normal sleep, right? You ain't gonna have to be up super early, you know, with the kids. Girl, yes, the Pisces guy I asked you about. Remember, I was trying to get in contact with him. You found him, talked to him. Then he said he didn't want to see me because he good with his marriage, but he lying. Oh, he actually not been in the house for 3 months. So why he ain't in the house no more? What happened? The wife kick him out. Y'all know Saturn going back into Pisces, y'all. So I mean, I don't know. He might have a rough couple months. Though I feel as if my mind is going to wake up automatically. It comes to waking up since using, yeah, like an internal alarm. Yeah. Yeah, like when I was, funny you say that because like when the summer was starting, my kids, like they were still used to getting up at like 6 or 7 in the morning. So they would get up at that time. Even the babies. And it would be like, y'all, it's summertime. Go to sleep. But they were so used to because they had an internal alarm, so they would wake up. No, he bought another house. That house was hers. Oh, okay. So they going through it. Are they like finna divorce or are they headed that way? You about to gargle some salt water. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, Ari. Yeah, it should help it. It should help. Salt is really good at, getting rid of stuff like that, like bacteria. He bought it under her nose. What? She didn't want his mom staying with them because she got dementia, so he got another one. Okay. So the mom is now in the other house. Wow. He's sneaky. He real sneaky to get a whole new house under her nose. What the heck? Oh, hell to the no. Right. Like, he's sneaky. Wow. So they just having issues. They just having issues. Yeah. Hmm. That's crazy. Do they have kids together, him and the woman? That pissed me off, especially since she has them right. Yeah, but that's how it be when you get married. Sometimes it just be like it be crazy. He moved out, so he with the mom, not her. She been cheating with her. Well, this is a plot twist of a story. So she didn't want the mom in the house because mom got dementia. He went and bought a house under her nose because of that and probably other stuff. Then he moved the mom in with him. Now the wife, she been cheating with a coworker. If this ain't a Tyler Perry story, I don't know what is. That is freaking crazy. So she out here cheating. She already then decided that she ain't married. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That don't make no sense, right? I'm out here eating these little things, but child, ooh, that's crazy. No wonder why he hopped that fence to talk to you. That is crazy, girl. And he told you all of this last night? Mm-mm. Yeah, like that's crazy. That's a lot. Yeah, 2 kids. She been cheating with a coworker and he found out. And he was like, I should have never stopped talking to you. So he held me all night, gave me some money, and we did not hunch. But he said I'll be back Thursday. Oh, I wonder if that was the water sign that I see. Remember I told you I seen a water sign, but I was seeing like a Scorpio. But we don't know what's in his chart. But I did see a water sign. He said he'll be back Thursday. I said, okay. He stayed the night and give a fuck. Turn off his phone. Wow. I sure did see a water sign. And I said this will be somebody that you might know. Mm-mm-mm. That is crazy. Well, they need to go ahead and figure out what they finna do. Because that's grounds for divorce. And this woman, she ain't cheating with a coworker. You know, ain't no coming back from that. Once you start cheating with a coworker, ain't no coming back from that. They might as well just go ahead and call it a quits. Yeah, I hope your situation was out of when you get out the situation, Shakira. I think Shakira just she out from the outside looking in. This is a man that she know. I hope he get about the situation for real, cause that is too much. I feel bad for the kids though. I don't know if they're older kids, younger kids, but I feel bad for the kids. I always look at the kids. She said she hope you don't get involved in it. Yeah. Yeah, I always feel bad for the kids with that type of stuff. They're always in the middle. Listen, usually them type of situations, it'd be a nasty custody battle. Um, it can get pretty messy. But yeah, that's crazy. I hope this ain't the water sign because he's still married. I don't get down like that. The only reason why this is around is because we were friends first before he got married. My thing is, I'm not delusional. Yeah, true. And he is still married. I mean, but that's a lot. That's a lot to bring to somebody's front door. That is a lot to bring to somebody's front door. You know? Thank y'all for the likes as well. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I told him I'm glad you're back because I need you, but at the same time, you don't belong to me. I understand. Hold on. I understand that, and my options are open. And if I get a man, he gotta go. But I'll still take the casual because you care. You care about me. It's genuine. You helped me so much, even when I ended to move. He took care of it. So the friendship I will always cherish. That's true. That's true. See, if you guys are friends, I can understand his urgency to get to you and to talk to you about what's going on. Now that you put it into perspective, that makes sense why he was like that. Can I ask yes or no? Sure, Ari. Just got done with salt water. Okay. So yeah, that definitely puts it in perspective. Then that makes sense. Now I can understand why he did it. But yes, you can ask yes or no. Blue Star said, do you feel better after you got done with salt water? I asked him how did he get to my door. He said he jumped my gate because he ain't know the code. I ain't in no situation now. I see what's going on here for comfort, and I'm fine with that. Only with him. Yeah, right. And like you said, y'all was friends, so I could see why he came to you, to tell you what was going on. You know, I mean, it was still kind of odd hours in the middle of the night. Like this couldn't be a phone call, but yeah, people be needing a person to talk to, so I get it. She said not yet. Yeah, it's probably gonna take a couple times. She gonna probably have to do it a few times. But yeah, like I said, I hope it's not strep again for you, Ari. I don't know if that's what you're finna ask me, but yeah, that would be horrible to get strep back to back like that. Maybe I should ask that. Okay. Can you tell me if this is just a cold that I'm getting? Hence why my throat's so sore. Okay, let me see. When it comes to Ari and her sore throat, is this just a cold or is it strep or something more? I'll tell that. Is it just a cold or is it something more? Clarify this King of Swords reverse. And it's definitely probably something like a cold that's coming in. Sometimes when your immune system is already down, it can make it easier for you to catch something. It's probably more like excuse me. It's probably something similar to a cold or upper respiratory thing trying to start up with you. I would say if you are staying on top of things, make sure you're staying hydrated. Make sure you are keeping things, like I said, sterilizing your area, especially when you're at work too. Make sure you're washing your. I'm not saying you don't wash your hands, but make sure you're doing it more frequently, things like that. Then you'll be able to get past this successfully with the Six of Wands. But the King of Swords reverse, it could talk about issues with the throat. So yes, it is a cold, or some type of, like I said, viral thing going on, but it doesn't seem like it's strep. But you should be able to get past it. Yeah, it's probably, honestly, with them type of jobs, you got people coughing in the air, they sneezing, they touching on stuff. People are not necessarily always the cleanest, especially when you're dealing with them type of like places. So yeah, it's hard to avoid it. But just be diligent when you get home, take off your work uniform, put in a washer, things like that. So that way you're not overly exposed to bacteria. But y'all know it's that time of year, it get like that. It start ramping up right around like September. It start getting pretty bad with the viruses. But I didn't see it that it was strep throat though. Very clear. We've been friends for literally years before he even got married. So the feelings on his end was deep. But like I said, until you get divorced, I don't want to have no talks about us because it ain't no us, right? Do you see him keeping in contact with Shakira for real, or he gonna get cold feet again? And is this the water sign coming towards me? He can't offer me anything, so I hope not. Okay. I've come across quite a few people on the bus that will cover their mouths when coughing. That wouldn't. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, people are just nasty like that. I don't get it. Like, it's not hard to just cough in your arm. Like, it's not hard. People are just choosing to be gross and disgusting. Like, I hate it. Especially on even public place like the bus and stuff. That's a real quick way to catch something too, because it's an enclosed space. And like you said, people don't be covering their mouth when they coughing, they touching on stuff. It was this one girl that made a post on Facebook, you guys. And it's baffling to me because I know I was taught to wash my hands after I used the bathroom. She was saying that like women would go in the bathroom and at least 2 or 3 of them would not wash their hands. They would just walk out. Like, what is wrong with people? That is so nasty. Do you know how many germs you're exposed to just going into a public bathroom? And you're going to walk out and not wash your hands? Just nasty. I don't get it. I don't know. What's this guy's name? Hold on. What's his name? I'm trying to find it. Terrence. There it is. Terrence. Okay. Right. Like, wash your damn hands. It's so nasty. Like, even my 2-year-old knows she got to wash her hands when she get out the bathroom. Like, come on now. It's just trifling. Okay, so will Terrence be keeping in contact with Shakira? Or is he gonna get cold feet again? I'll put these in there. Will Terrence be keeping in contact with Shakira, or is he gonna get cold feet again? Terrence. Okay. I'm not gonna take these right now. I'm gonna see what these are. This is a Pisces card. Queen of Wands. Okay. High Priestess, Five of Wands. This is him. That Knight of Cups, Empress, and the Five of Swords. Ten of Cups. Yeah, I see him planning to, because it's like you gonna be knowing a lot more. He's gonna be coming to you a lot more and revealing a lot more to you. Now, this woman he dealing with, let me see. What's the Queen of Wands here? Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's the chaos gonna pick up over there. Okay, it's gonna get worse. You got the Queen of Wands in the Tower. And we know a tower can usually be something crazy, catastrophic happens, right? The Queen of Wands is here as well. So like I said, I think the wife is she losing her shit, And so it's going to start to get worse. Okay. So with the High Priestess here and the Five of Wands, he knows, and he may even be coming to you for like, what should he do next, right? Like getting advice from you on what he needs to do, because it's going to become a battle. Now, they could be headed towards divorce. If she filed first, I mean, it could get crazy. But I do see them having a lot of drama here, a lot of chaos here, and him trying to come to you to try to figure out what he needs to do. So he's definitely going to be coming to you, venting to you about all the drama that is going on. On top of that, you do have the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Cups here. So yes, he's going to continue to move towards you, because ultimately, like, you provide emotional fulfillment, not only just as a friend, but he's viewing you more so as like a companion, a lover. Okay, even though you say you're not going to get into nothing, things like that, when he's with you, he just feels better. He just feels happier, like, and he sees you as an empress. He sees you as an empress here. So why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he continue to move towards you? Now that you know what's really going on and things like that, he literally don't see a reason as to why he would not continue to talk to you. You already know it's chaos. Okay. You also have the Five of Swords here. Let's look at this Five of Swords, Five of Wands. They are into it. I'm seeing physical and verbal altercation between them two. It's like he gonna be rushing to you as soon as something pop off for her. Here he comes. So I don't see no cold feet. I don't see him getting stagnant. Now, I know you said you ain't trying to be his woman, and that's cool, and he understands that too. But even if he could just pretend like you his woman, that's gonna help him to get through this battle that he's finna go through, because it's finna get really bad for him and her. I'm seeing a lot of fighting, whether it be verbal, physical. I hope it ain't physical. I hope it ain't putting their hands on each other, but it could be that. I mean, Wands is physical. So yeah, you're gonna see him a lot more now that the cat's out the bag about what's been going on. Okay. Now, is this the water sign that I saw on the cards that was coming towards Shakira? Is this the water sign that I saw on the cards that was coming towards Shakira? She said, "Yikes!" Right? Yeah. I mean, he probably ain't the big offer, but he is a water sign that is coming towards you. So invertly, I guess I seen him as well. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I had to charge my computer. So, sometimes when you see signs and cards, it may feel like one, but it could be multiple of the same element. So, yes, he is one of the water signs that I saw coming towards you, but he's probably not that one that we talked about, because he can't, like you say, he can't offer you anything. He's even showing that, like, he can't offer you nothing. So, but yes. Okay. Right. Wait. I hear people don't cover their mouths with coughing. Fall isn't even here yet to begin sick. But these viruses, they be mutating, so they don't be coming out around the time that they used to. Like, it used to be like, okay, it's fall, winter, colds and flu season, right? But it's like these viruses been mutating so much, they just be popping up whenever they want. Right? It's not even just about not getting others sick, it's about manners too. Another reason why I want my own car. When they do that and they stand by me, I move to another seat, right? Because why would you call, like, what? Yes, like, I'm so glad I am teaching my niece and nephew to cover their mouth when they're coughing and sneezing. Yeah. And like I told my daughter, she had a sneeze and told her to cover her mouth, because it's like you got to teach them, of course, but we talking about grown people that's just choosing to be nasty. Yes, like, I'm so glad. Okay, I read that already. You think you've seen a video like that? Excuse y'all, that it'd be loud traffic. Yeah, them walking out not washing their hands. They be thinking hand sanitizer is gonna do the job, and sometimes that don't even work. Some of these viruses, you gotta use soap and water. It's definitely not hard to wash your hands. The easiest thing you can do is to stay clean. But yeah, exactly. If toddlers and little kids know that they need to wash their hands, you should know too. Right? Exactly. It's cold right now here, but it's gonna warm up a bit soon again. Yeah, it's cold here too. Like, I think this morning it was like early, like mid to late 40s degree wise. I didn't go outside today, but I just know it's cold because I was downstairs watching my brother and had a cover on. I was still cold. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, do your mom not turn the heat on until it like reach like a certain temperature? That's probably the last time it's gonna be warm before fall hits. Yep. Thank you, Blue Star. The fact that this thing is getting worse, like, I blame Trump. Like, he is literally doing lots of stuff wrong, especially in the health and educational department. Yeah, I mean, he's just really sticking a torch into what was already going on. He's just bold enough to fully implement it, but this stuff was already in the works. I feel like even during the Biden administration, this stuff was already in the works, and he's just making it worse. Really, exactly. My mom sometimes has the heat on. Oh, okay, yeah. So I can't even just blame him. I blame the whole administration. I blame the whole government, because this is my thing. And I don't ever like to really get political on my page, but I will say this. One monkey don't run a circus. And I feel like as much as he's done and as much as we've seen the Republicans show their asses to the world, the Democrats they're there too. They're there too. So to me, it makes me feel like that they knew the whole time. They knew what was going to happen. That's why when Joe Biden was getting ready to be done with being the president, he was on TV telling us that we was going to go into an oligarchy government. He literally said it. He was like, you're going into, he said because he took himself out of it. Like, I ain't going to go through it, but y'all are. They knew it was coming. That's why they don't have no defense right now. That's why y'all don't see them being able to overthrow him, all the stuff he's doing, because they all are on the same team. And when people realize that, then it won't be so much hatred for one person. He's just literally the scapegoat. But you got to think there's so many other so many other puppeteers behind the scenes working. So we can't just get mad at him. We got to get mad at the entire government. It's the whole government. I don't care if you red or blue. It's the whole government. So, that's just unfortunately what's going on. We're just living in some very, very corrupt times, True. I just very much hate Trump, LOL. Right. Which they knew that. They knew that they could distract us and make us hate him more, so they can get away with the stuff they're doing. But like I say, they all in it together. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say. They all know. What did you just make? Oh, oh, those sausages you warmed them up. So yeah, that's my take on it, y'all. Thank you. It's just slow right now because it's probably an odd time of day for people to come in. People at work. It's just an odd time of day. Yeah. And then I've been cracking up too, y'all, because they've been talking about on social media. They've been talking about this trial with Cardi B. And I haven't like really gotten into it like to see exactly what she has been saying, but they've been putting clips up of her reaction to the attorney that this lady has. And y'all, I'm like, she is a true comedian. This girl is nuts. Cardi B is so funny. And the people are mad because the attorneys are asking the most dumbest questions like, do you believe that my defendant is truly bigger than you? And she was looking like, I mean, do you see it? She's in court because she's getting sued by a lady. I'm assuming it was some type of like, she felt like it was an attack or something. Hold on. Let me look it up real quick. She funny. I'm like, and they already got memes of her like all over the internet. I said, they are crazy. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So it says, what is she being accused for? It says the singer is being accused by security guard Amani Ellis of assaulting her in the hallway of her Beverly Hills obstetricians. Hold on. Trying to read it. Obstetrician's office in 2018. Cardi had admitted that the pair got into an argument and were chest to chest in the hallway, but denied that she assaulted Ellis, fighting back against the security guard's claim for $24 million in damages. Whoa. Hi, Sierra. Yeah, no, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss it at all. I actually did change the date because I didn't have enough feedback on the questions. Like I told y'all, I've never watched Love Island. Like I've watched snippets and seen stuff circulate around social media, but I've never really like watched it. So that's why I was like, I need some feedback. I need somebody to drop some questions. So I got like a question. I think you had posted one. And then Shevish had posted some in my Instagram. So I'm like, yeah, like I need some questions because I don't know what to ask. I'm going to just sit there and be looking like, when my questions enough, I'm going to make them enough. But if you want to add more, please do. That's why I said I changed the date because I didn't have enough feedback. I didn't have enough people responding underneath it about questions. So I'm like, okay, well, let me give it an extra day to see if people going to put more questions down there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so hold on. So, okay, we talking about Cardi B, y'all, in her court case right now. Because y'all see it's circulating her crazy memes and all of her pictures is crazy. So, yeah, there was a security guard allegedly saying that Cardi B assaulted her in an obstetrician's office in 2018. The security guard is claiming damages for $24 million. $24 million. That is a lot of money. So, yeah, that's basically it. She trying to prove that Cardi was aggressive and threatened her, things like that. And she's trying to get 24 million. That's what I'm saying. I mean, celebrities, yeah, they definitely be having that dreamy life, but when they be legal battles, man, they be having some crazy outlandish lawsuits. These people be suing them for anything. I mean, I do believe her and Cardi got into it though, because Cardi B mouth is crazy. But that I think that's why the question came up about, do you think that the defendant is bigger than you? And Cardi B looking like, are y'all seeing this? Like, what? Of course she bigger than me. What are y'all talking about? They had a recent incident going on with Ace and Shelly just seeming jealous of Mike and Alondria's success. So now they're trying to make them look bad. Ooh, girl. Okay, so Ace and Shelly just seeming jealous Mike, is it Nick and Alondria? You put Mike. Is it Nick and Alondria? Well, we're gonna get into the tea. We're gonna get into the tea and see what's up for sure. Cardi B is definitely going to win. That's a crazy lady lawsuit. He's suing her for $24 million. Like, Cardi didn't hit her with a car. Didn't $24 million. You didn't $24 million for no scratches or evidence on you. Right, that's what I said. They be suing for the most craziest stuff. Hey, Blue Star, the lawyer's been asking weird. That's what I'm saying. It was asking some weird questions. Everybody like, where did she get this lawyer from? They like, where did she get this lawyer from, that lady? Because what? Asking her about wig and stuff being sassy. Like, what? And Cardi B just making them look so stupid. It's the fact the lawyer asked her, is that her real hair? Then he was asking her, do you consider yourself black? She was like, I'm Afro-Cuban, Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean. And I'm like, what? These questions have nothing to do with the They just be playing with these people's feelings, man. They is crazy. I don't know. So we're gonna see. I feel like she's gonna win. The lady might get a little cut. She might get a little cut of the pie, but I don't necessarily see a $24 million lawsuit happening. That's what I'm saying. Like, what? It makes no sense. Like, what kind of lawyer? I would be pissed if I'm paying this lawyer $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 to represent me in court, and you over there asking about wigs. Like, what? Yeah, so, woo. And it's weird too because I know I told y'all she was dropping that album, and y'all told me she was dropping the album. And on top of the court stuff going on, she got other stuff going on with her music. People saying y'all ain't feeling her flow. That new song she just dropped, y'all, they like she could have left that alone. Craigslist. The public defender is what she got. Yeah, so this is nuts. Lipa's just going through it, y'all. But I think she's gonna come out. She gonna come out on top. I don't necessarily feel like she's gonna come out without giving that lady no money. I don't think that's gonna happen. But I don't think the judge is gonna make her pay $24 million. That is crazy. I have a mind question. Okay, so I met this girl named Tina. She's been consistent in wanting to meet up or whatever. No one I really meet from the app has really stuck, so I don't really know about her. Did I hear that Cardi B is pregnant? Allegedly, I did. I did hear that she's pregnant. Yes. They're saying that's why she be avoiding her tour. That's her way of avoiding her tours, is to say knocked up. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if she's pregnant, that's her business. I mean, I get it, though. People like, well, you know, she keep dropping these songs and she ain't touring. She ain't going on tour. And now that I think about it, I don't think she ever been on tour. Has she been on tour? She look pregnant? She could be. She seemed cool, but I think I'm used to being alone now. I want to know how things go when I meet up with Tina. How things go when Shevish meets up with Tina. She is bumping. I mean, she could be. It's possible. Yeah. How will things go when Shevish meets up with Tina? Yes, I mean, it's possible. How will things go when Shevish meets up with Tina? I think if anything, people are just like kind of speculating more because it's a trend with her. The people have noticed, I guess, of her dropping music and stuff and things like that. But then she's pregnant all the time, so she don't never go on no tours or nothing. Like, I think that's what people are more so complaining about with her. Let me ask again, because I don't like the way these cards flipped out. Hold on, Chevy. How will things go when Shevish meets up with Tina? They said she was. I mean, she could be. I didn't pick up on a pregnancy, but I also wasn't asking that when I did her cards. Her and Offset. It was about her and Offset. I never did one with her and Stefan Diggs, so I'm pretty sure it would have came out then too if she is. But I mean, she could be. I mean, like I said, it happens. When you're in a new relationship, sometimes you be wild. You be wild with the sex. What's possible? Yeah, you already coming out as Seven of Swords, Shevish. Like, you really don't be trusting people intentions. So you might be a little reserved and guarded at first. Not necessarily the fact that you don't really like to meet new people. But I feel like you don't get yourself too attached because you have dealt with people just being weird to you, and just leaving you out in the cold. So I see when y'all meet up, you might come off just a little bit on the cautious side. She might too, though. But you do got the Lovers at the end. Queen of Wands, is she fire? She could be a fire sign. Okay. So I see y'all kind of like connecting at first. You and her. But then y'all get a Five of Swords. Why? Why would they have a Five of Swords? Seven of Wands. Temperance. Okay. So it seems like it's going to be cool, but then it's like y'all might have some times where y'all kind of have miscommunication with each other. But I don't necessarily see it getting like too wild. I think that it's because y'all trying to get to know each other and things. So it might be some things that y'all may not agree on. But I see y'all still being cool. It's just like she may be one of them people that you kind of like, y'all cool, but y'all not going to be besties. But it may be some times where you may not agree with how she moves or how she thinks, and or vice versa. Because like I say, I got the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords can talk about a little bit of drama. We a little drama with Leos. I ain't gonna lie. However, I see y'all both trying to be cool. Like y'all trying to be friends. And then you have the Temperance here as well. So it all eventually balances out with her. But initially, y'all trying to get a feel for each other. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you get to know people and they get to talking, they get to expressing their mind, you be like, ooh, that's how you feel? That's how you think? Okay. But like I said, I don't see her being like a bestie, but she may be somebody you kind of keep, you keep her in your contacts. And y'all may talk from time to time, but it's not gonna be a bestie. She said that's me want to block her like no hard feelings. You gonna block the girl? Dang. Why you gonna block her? She seemed like she cool. Y'all just may not agree on everything, and that's okay. Hold on. I'm doing weird stuff. I'm not looking for a person to talk to from time to time or outgoing buddy. Were you looking for like a best friend? He said, I'm okay. Well, yeah, I get it. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't see y'all becoming like best friends. A genuine friend. I mean, Five of Swords don't mean that the girl not genuine. Y'all might just have. I got plenty of friends that I have issues like sometimes me and my friends don't get along. That don't mean we can't come back to a situation and talk it out. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say like that's her not being genuine. Like I said, y'all might just have strong opinions. Y'all may both be super opinionated people. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I wouldn't take a Five of Swords and be like, oh, hell no. That, because like I said, Five of Swords could be anything. Like y'all might not really always see eye to eye, but with the Temperance out, that's why I say y'all be able to come back into balance with each other. Because like I said, I got friends I've had for years, and we don't always agree. We don't always, that's normal. You don't think it's Offset? No. I definitely don't think it's an Offset baby. If anything, it would be it's Stefon Diggs' child. Because if she's pregnant, she would only be probably maybe 3 or 4 months. But you know, when you have multiple kids, you show more, you show faster. So, but I don't believe it will be Offsets at all. I think she said the last time her and Offset had sex together was around like the New Year or the holiday, something like that. She was talking about. No, it wasn't New Year holiday. Yeah, because she was pregnant. She said I think when she was talking about, she was putting all their business out. She was talking about the last time that they was together sexually. And I want to say she said like December or January, but she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it was Stefon. Offset's baby now. How will the potential friendship with Tina do throughout the next 2 months, September, October? She said deuces. Okay. Y'all, the people with motorcycles be so loud over here. It be scaring me sometimes. It be freaking me out. All right. So this is for Shabish. She wants to know, how will the potential friendship with her and Tina go through the next 2 months? So let's look at September for you and Tina. September. Come on. No, I'll take those. She's coming out again. Queen of Wands. We got the Emperor here too. Why is this Emperor here? She looked like she'd been looking for an outlet to herself. But okay, so for the month of September, between you and her, we got the Emperor and the Queen of Wands coming out next to each other. And like I said, I feel like if she got anything going on in her love life or anything like that, I definitely see her trying to expand her horizons when it comes to making some new friends. Okay. Because she may not have like a lot of friends that are close to her. She might know a lot of people, but she might not have a lot of friends that are close to her. So I definitely see September she's going to be making efforts to like try to really get to know you. Okay. Let's look at the star. Yeah, so it seems like she might have somebody too, but she trying to do like what's the word I want to say? She's trying to venture out from that relationship, like kind of look for outlets other than just her man, if she got a man. Oh, that might be why then. Because I see an Emperor, somebody's behind her. But like I just said, she's trying to redirect her energy and focus, and she's more so focused on meeting new friends now, right? That makes sense. Is why I see the Emperor behind her. Okay, so you're here too. You came out underneath the star. Okay, so at first, September, the friendship looks great. It's blossoming. Y'all have the star, you have the high priestess here. So it seems like y'all may feel like y'all kind of were meant to connect with each other, okay? And she may be kind of telling you like what she's been going through. Y'all may even share that together, like her situation. She may tell you what happened. You may tell her what happened in your situation. So I see y'all having like a common ground when it comes to some of the stuff y'all have gone through. And maybe even in your relationship life, okay? So it looks like September is like, it's starting off good between you and her. Okay, let's look at October. She has a male friend. Oh, okay. Let's look at October between Shabish and Tina. Yeah, she's definitely looking for more, like, a more relatable friend. I'm not saying the guy's not relatable if this is who that was, but she's just looking for companionship with a woman, you know? Okay, October. Ace of Cups is still looking pretty good. Knight of Cups. Y'all trying to hang out too. Like, this may be like, no, I'm not saying y'all not gonna hang out in September, but y'all might kind of really start to try to like connect. in October. So this could be more hanging out. Okay. Still got the Emperor popping out too. And the High Priestess is here. Page of Wands again. Yeah, I see her kind of leaning in more towards you as a friend. Now, I see an Emperor here again. So if this is not that male friend she has, this could be that lover she has that didn't work out with or whatever. But I see her like she's trying to lean more towards you because it seems like there could be somebody from her past, or it could be that male friend that's trying to like pull on her, but she's not really dealing with that person right now. So I don't know if her and this male friend fell out. Why is this Emperor here with this Knight of Cups? Because she kind of turned her back on this person. She got a male bestie. I see her kind of turning her back for some reason. I'm gonna just take it as the male bestie because this is the person that's more present in her energy. Maybe. Because now I'm feeling like she may have felt like that male friend was kind of becoming a little distant with her. Or, yeah, not like really pouring into the friendship like he's supposed to. So she's looking for a new friend. And like I said, I see her leaning more into you in the month of October. That might be why the drama came with the Five of Swords between, but it wasn't necessarily between you and her. Because he may notice that she's not really hanging out with him no more, or she stopped really talking to him like that. Because she's looking for fairness and balance, and you have a Ten of Swords here too. So this might be kind of like she's looking for new friends, new outlets, but the person that was supposed to be her friend or her best friend, like maybe them two not getting along, or like she's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? She's not really happy with how he has been approaching the friendship. So she's like, all right, well, I'm going to make new friends. Like, So I don't see no issues with you and her per se. But I feel like the issues that I could have been seeing with that Five of Swords could be the drama that's coming from her and this male BFF. Because he noticing her not really, you know what I'm saying, responding to him as much as she was, things like that. So September and October look good for y'all too. But I see her slowly phasing out from this BFF. Not saying that she'll stop being friends with them, but she's kind of like putting one before the other. You know what I'm saying? So that's like what I'm seeing. That's why I kept seeing an Emperor pop out with her, because he's still heavily in her energy. But she's kind of looking for a new friend. But he did something, or they ain't really that tight right now. Queen, have you ever had the experience of thinking somebody was the one that got away? Like you came across your dream guy and neither of y'all made a move, and now you wish you would have made a move after all? Nah. That ain't never happened to me. I mean, I'm sure it's a guy that felt the way about me, but no. Because I always was open when it came to relationships, connections. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tried to make sure that person knew how I felt about them. It was never no mystery. So if I got away from them, or if they got away from me or whatever, it's like I didn't have no feeling like they was the one that got away. I felt like that they just wasn't meant for me, But I'm sure it's guys that feel like that about me. Sure it is. Can I ask one more sentence Tuesday? Trying to watch how I spend. I wanted to ask, what will she her thoughts, feelings, and intentions be about me after the meeting? That's my last question. I've never had one that got away. If I thought I did, it was back when I was young and I even had anxious attachment issues. I wish I was like you in that regard. Yeah. I mean, I ain't never felt like that. Because I'm telling you, like, I always put my best efforts into connections. you know? So if he couldn't appreciate me for that, then he want the one for me, you know? But I also wish I possibly saw why he wouldn't have been great for me after all. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I bumped my head in a lot of my relationships when I was older. Like, not older, but younger. I did. I probably was too giving in my relationships, to be honest. Okay. So Shevish wants to know, what will be Tina's thoughts, feelings, and intentions about her after the meeting? So what will be Tina's thoughts about Shevish? Her thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Oh, my phone. You can feel like when you have an anxious attachment to a person, like when things are ending and you don't want it to, but also know they're bad, but you think you can get over the bad. Oh yeah, that's true. Like a lot of people suffer with that though, you know. Get attached to the wrong people, hold on too long to the wrong people. This damn emperor keep popping out. This emperor just stay popping out in the reading. So her thoughts is like she gonna feel like y'all were meant to meet, that it was fated. Because secretly, like I said, she is kind of in the moods of like walking away from someone that was toxic to her. And if this is the best friend, you know, like she's trying to move on from that situation. This person could have really did some shady stuff, and you know, she might have her mind made up. It's just time to lay that to rest. You know, so her thoughts is like when y'all meet, she's gonna feel like you were meant to come in because of the timing. Okay, let's look at her feelings. Yeah, but even when people see the wrong, like why the person wrong for them, they'll still hold on. You know, I think that's what Shiv is trying to get at. And breaks keep coming out. Her feelings. Her feelings is the Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Emperor. Her feelings is that, yeah, if me and this girl can work out and we could be cool, like I'm literally about to cut this dude off. Like I'm done. So it's premeditated. Her feelings are premeditated. She's thought long enough on it, and if she feels like you and her are a good vibe, she's gonna start to move towards you as a friend because you're gonna feel more balanced for her, you know. And she does plan to walk away from this Emperor energy, which, like I said, could be that male friend. Her intentions. So she's gonna really just try to see if you and her are a good fit with the Hermit. But it's very calculated because she has plans to slowly walk away from an old friendship. That Knight of Wands is here too. So she has plans to, at first, like I said, she's going to feel things out. She's going to try to get to know you, things like that. But once she like feels like you and her are good, like y'all cool, y'all, you know, y'all get along, then I see her moving away from the Emperor, whoever this person is. Now, I don't know the girl's story. You probably will know more than I would ever, obviously. But it seemed like if this is not, it's a male. I'm gonna say that. I'm saying it's the best friend right now because it's fitting for what I feel, but it's a male energy she's trying to get away from. And if it is a best friend, I can see why she's moving like this. Because maybe something happened between them and she's just fed up. She's just fed up with this person. But she is trying to replace her best friend. That's what I'm getting. Bottom line, she's trying to replace her best friend. Yeah. So I would say we're going to loosely say it's the best friend because it could be another energy until you learn more. But it is a masculine energy that she's trying to walk away from or turn her back on. Okay. But her intentions with you is like she wants you to be, you know, she wants to bring you in. She wants to bring you in. I just see this emperor keep popping out. I'm like, okay, who is this? So definitely when you get a chance, which I know you will, get the information and put it together in your head what she's telling you, because like I said, it's something she's trying to walk away from. You know? So that's what I'm getting for her. You and Tina. Okay? Make sure I got everybody's comments so far. Okay, cool. You're welcome. When are y'all supposed to be hanging out? Wait, Blue Star, why I'm just not seeing your comments? You just trying to make a jelly and cream cheese sandwich. Okay. What, a jelly and cream? I ain't never heard that before. What kind of jelly you be using? You tried cutting a package of cream cheese with a knife and it still didn't do nothing. That be them look like aluminum foil packages. Yeah, I did it. I want the cream cheese. You funny. Yeah, what kind of jelly you be using now? Is it like strawberry? On like maybe the 8th or 9th. I've been trying to prep myself because I low-key don't want to go. Oh, it's blueberry. That might be fire. What kind of bread you be using? It's like croissant bread. That sounds good. It's not even her. I'm just tired of people. Oh, you burnt out. Oh, no, I can feel that though. That's what I'm saying. When you meet her, you're gonna try your best to be present, but you're gonna be like kind of reserved. You're just gonna be reserved. Oh, it's a soft regular bread. Okay, that sounds good. Blueberry jelly and cream cheese. That sounds pretty yummy. But yeah. But if you ain't feeling it, like definitely, you know what I'm saying, reschedule. You know what I mean? Like if you really just that day you just ain't feeling like going, just reschedule with her. But she do want to be cool with you though. She's excited. She's looking forward to a new friendship. She's definitely looking forward to a new friendship. But I hope you enjoy your sandwich, Blue Star. It sounds good. Oh, Ari asked, are you allergic to nuts? Having a peanut allergy gotta suck real hard because there's so many things to get cross-contaminated with peanuts. I would hate to have that allergy. Yeah, I thought about it, but I'll just see how I feel when the week comes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just see how you feel. Your brother has a peanut allergy? Man, that sucks because it's like, you know how like it be things you be eating and it's like, oh, this might have been made, like caution, this may have been made around a peanut factory. It'd be something like some damn bread, and it'll say it could have been, um, around peanuts. So he probably got to be super careful with everything he eats. You don't like peanuts? Yeah, I like peanuts from time to time. I got to be in a mood for them though. Unless they're in trail mix. I don't know so many people that like trail mix, but I like trail mix. Then I'll eat peanuts more. But yeah, I think the only allergy I have is jewelry. I can't wear fake gold. Like fake gold, fake silver, nothing. My skin will turn green. It's so weird. And then my ears will break out. Like even if I wear like some fake earrings for like a day, by that evening my ears are irritated. Speaking of peanuts, my sister literally just gave me pistachios. Do you like pistachios? Pistachios are okay. I mean they're all right. They're all right to eat. You allergic to fake gold too? Yeah. Yep, I will turn green. My neck will start breaking out real bad. If I have a fake necklace on or anything, I'll start getting like a rash all on my skin. I cannot wear fake jewelry. You ain't never had pistachio? They're okay. They're like I don't know. How would you describe it, Chevish? Pistachios. They're definitely salty. Yeah, I haven't had pistachios in a long time. You said I've never been allergic to anything, but OMG, I just found out I'm allergic to this deodorant. It's a so-called aluminum-free gel by Secret. Oh, it make you itch under your arms real bad. I feel bad when people get my jewelry since I know it'd be real gold. Oh, girl, I kind of want to try, but you should try it. Yeah, just for them to make my arms itch turn dark. Ooh, I wonder what was in it that made you break out like that, Shavish. I would have been mad too. You love cashews? Cashews are okay. Yeah, they're good. They're good. You only have seasonal allergies. Okay. What do you be like having like a itchy nose and stuff? And it smell good. It's probably the fragrance. From what I know, I had 10 of them. Oh wow, you had to give them all away. Dang. Blue Star, sure. Yes. Yeah, I hate that. That's why I was telling y'all my skin had an allergic reaction, but I don't know what from. I'm trying to think, have I done anything recently new? Because my biggest issue is my skin. My skin be allergic to stuff. I'm trying to think if I put anything. Oh, you know what? I wonder if it was that Aveeno stuff I put on my face that one day. It was like a lotion or something. I wonder if it irritated my skin. Because all of this is like patchy. Y'all see these patches? And then I got like a weird rash right here. My skin is like red, like it's irritated. So I've been doing a nighttime regimen to try to calm my skin down. And pregnancy don't help because I'm probably making it more sensitive. But I have to do a regimen at night because I'm trying to like get rid of the redness because it's rashes all on my cheeks. You found out you're allergic to cats? Really? Cheetos? I wonder. They be putting so many ingredients and stuff, though it's hard to tell what it is. So what happens when you eat Cheetos? You're going to a doctor soon. Okay. What's going to happen in the months of September, October when it comes to me and my family? Okay. Blue Star wants to know what's going to happen in the months of September and October when it comes to her and her family. What's going to happen in the months of September and October when it comes to Blue Star and her family? Let's look at September. Definitely more harmony in the home. Definitely more harmony. And then you have the Magician here too. So you may feel like you're able to do more now in September. Like you're feeling like you can manifest things more easily. Your creativity may spark too during this time because you have the time and you know, you can do things more. So I see more harmony in September. I see with the Chariot here too. It's like a lot of drive and ambition. Okay. Now, y'all all may be motivated in your own ways, but I do see it specifically for you that this is going to be a time where you're going to feel more drive and ambition. Since right now, apparently my twin and her BF is moving in the house with us. So it's going to be me, my twin, her BF, my mom, and her. Yeah. But it seems like it's going to be harmony, though. I don't see, like, drama. I don't see drama. And I see you just staying in your own lane, honestly. You know, you have the Page of Wands here too. You're focused on your creativity and getting your stuff started, whatever you're trying to do. I don't know if you're still into the content creation, but that may be why I see the Page of Wands. But yeah, now that you got some time and freedom to yourself, you're gonna be like focusing on what you gotta do. Like everybody's an adult here, so you're gonna be in your own lane. They're gonna be on their own lane. Okay, but harmony. Okay, now let's look at October for y'all. Yeah, it's not gonna be crazy. Yeah, yes, I am. Since I've been mostly hype of getting a job, mostly and saving up. Yeah, I just see you doing that. Yeah, October goes and comes into the Knight of Cups. I mean, October, y'all come into the month cool. There's a tower here though. Ace of Swords. Now, there could be some conversations about people not doing what they need to do. You know, we all adults here. I don't know, somebody may not be doing their end of things. Somebody may not be paying things on time. Could be coming up short with money. That happens sometimes. You got a whole bunch of adults in the house. There could be some times where people don't really do their part. So I see that coming in October. But you know, this is kind of a normal thing. You know how sometimes things start out really good, really, really, really good, because everybody's new to each other and living with each other, and then people start getting into their routines. And people start wanting their space. And people, you know, so it's like it goes kind of into that in October. Okay. But bottom line is like just everybody is needing to reciprocate. And if it's somebody that ain't doing their part or y'all noticing something, they gonna get told. Okay? So I mean, I don't see nobody holding back, you know, and not telling them how they feel. Because it's coming. Now you at the Five of Pentacles now. So somebody may desire to move. They may be kind of trying to hurry up and move or think about moving. And it's really not supposed to be a long-term stay for somebody though. I don't know who it is. Somebody wasn't supposed to be there long-term anyway. So if anything, this may motivate the person to go ahead and get where they gotta go. So I do definitely see somebody trying to move. Yeah. Hey, SB. You wonder if it's you? Let me see if it's you that's moving. You want to be the one to move. Right. Takis are spicy. Yeah, I don't know how my kids eat them dang things. I don't like Takis. They taste so nasty to me. I don't like them at all. Is Blue Star going to be the one that's moving? That I've seen. Is she going to be the one that's going to be moving? Yeah, you just like, at this point, I mean, you could be thinking about moving and you might move like, okay, so your situation is, I don't know if you're going to end up moving alone. You might have a roommate, but y'all going to both be like, you know, just doing y'all own thing. Y'all not going to be coming into it with like living with extra people. Sometimes when you move out on your own the first time around, you might want a roommate. So you might find a roommate that you know, compatible with, and y'all might move in together. So it's possible you got a yes, or your desire to do that will be around that time. Because, you know, I guess your kids, they do. I'd be like, calm down. They like the spicy stuff. They like hot chicken wings. I'm like, y'all. That's why they said these kids be having ulcers and stuff so young, because they eat too much spicy food. Eat Takis with water. What? Most kids don't like spicy stuff or even stuff with a lot of flavors. Yeah. Thank you, SB. You can go ahead and drop your question when you're ready. So my first goal is to actually save up to move and then visit my BF. Oh, maybe that's who it is then. Maybe that's who I see, because I feel like you will move with somebody. You're not just gonna move by yourself. What? Shevish. And Wendy's, when there are kids, they usually don't want sauce with their nuggets. Yeah. All right, did you ever taste that Takis meal that Wendy's had? Because I know a lot of people were saying it was nasty. Y'all remember they came out with that Takis sandwich in July, I think? Yeah, Blue Star, yeah. So, I mean, it definitely could be you. I don't know how they do it. I love nuggets with sauce. I can't eat nuggets without sauce. Yeah, I don't know. But you said T Leo fillings for me. Okay. Yes, it gives me more of a tortilla flavor and it's less spicy. Really? Ugh. His intentions with you. Okay. You have it? They said that Takis meal was nasty. You wanted to, but you didn't try. It looked nasty. Oh, I'm sorry, my bank card. Did you answer those questions? I did, love. I did. I mean, IDK since he knows I have no experience yet to be on my own, since he rather let me live on my own before we We're to moving together. Okay, well, you're gonna be. I don't know. Like I said, y'all might reconsider the plan. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you kind of get to a place where you feel like you're ready to move. Okay, you're welcome. Yeah, that Taki meal look trifling. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how they eat it too. I think the taste buds change as we get older. I promise y'all, because you know what? I can't really talk about them too much because, I mean, back in the day, we was eating like Flamin' Hots. You know what I'm saying? We was doing that. Okay, so hold on, y'all. I'm going to scroll up so I can look at SB's questions real quick. Okay. So first is T. Leo's feelings for SB. What's the Leo T's feelings for SB? His feelings. Aw. He was heartbroken. Did he already leave? SB, I know you were saying he was getting ready to leave. Did he leave already? Because I see him being like, he really was heartbroken to have to leave. But he gonna make the best of it. His feelings is that he is definitely gonna try to fight for this connection. He's hoping that like it works out. You know, he's very optimistic about it, looking forward to what it could be. Even though right now y'all may not necessarily have a plan for how y'all gonna move forward, he does want to move forward. And you know, we have the Six of Cups here and the Six of Pentacles. So as long as you invested, he invested. As long as you putting in interest in wanting to continue the connection, he gonna put in interest to continue the connection. You know what I'm saying? So it's like his feelings is still there. He don't have no weird feelings for you. He just hated that he had to leave. That was the hardest part. But like I said, he's being optimistic and he knows that like if y'all meant to be, y'all gonna be. You know, no matter how far he is from you. So he wants to continue this connection for sure. You like sun chips? Yeah, sun chips are good. I used to get sun chips with my Subway sandwich all the time. Yes, definitely Blue Star update us. Thank you, y'all. Yeah, Tigers are trife. I promise they are. Yeah, rewind it like 20 minutes back. I could tell you what I said, but you have to hold on, boo, because I got SB questions real quick. Yeah, that Taki smell look like it'll hurt your stomach, like if your stomach is a bubbling. All right, so let's look at the Leo's intentions with SB. Leo's intentions with SB. Leo's intentions with SB. Leo's intentions with SB. What card showed up for the first one? So you had got the Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so Six of Pentacles is like equal give and take. Like, you know, as long as you had got Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So as long as you are invested, he'll be invested. As long as you put in effort, he'll put in effort. Like it's reciprocated for y'all too. So that's how he feel. He know it's not the best situation. You know, he hates that it's long distance, but like I said, he's optimistic about it. He's trying to stay optimistic, and he's like, well, if she want to keep doing it, I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? All right, intentions. His intentions is the King of Cups, you know? So his intentions is just to continue to stay like connected to you emotionally. He wants to stay connected. His intentions is to keep this moving forward, like I was saying in the other reading, and to preserve what y'all have. So that's why I was saying he's going to try his best to get back to you, even if it's like a weekend visit or something. Like he's going to try his best to get back to you because he wants to preserve it. He wants to hold on to the connection. You got the Four of Pentacles, the Emperor here, and you have the Seven of Swords, right? So, I mean, in this situation, he's kind of like, he's hoping that like the flow of the connection can stay in a healthy state, because his biggest issue I think is like he don't want work to take precedence over everything else, you know, because I don't know what position he took when he went to this new job. I don't know if he's a supervisor or something like that, because the Emperor can talk about like a supervisor, a boss, or something like that. But with the Seven of Swords here, he's hoping that like that don't get in the way. He's a doctor. Yeah, he's hoping that don't get in the way because sometimes that happens. Sometimes that work-life balance can get really crazy, especially as we're getting into the seasons where people are really getting sick. Um, you know, people are gonna be getting sick left and right. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Yeah, it is. Because honestly, he wants to have it all. Okay. Now, I said his biggest fear is that it gets out of balance. So right now he's going into it. He's optimistic. His intentions is to continue to like stay emotionally available and connected to you. However, he do got fear. He do got fear, and there also him not really knowing what you're doing. But he's trying not to think about all of that. He's trying to just stay focused on what he can do. But yeah, it's just long distance relationships are definitely they can be done, but they can be a little difficult. You want you a man with a big boy job. Chev is really, she says she want a man with a big boy job. I ain't never heard nobody say it like that. But I feel you though. I feel you. She said, what do you think is a big boy job? The doctor is a good job, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's a good job. She said, that's all I date. Period. She said, that is all I date. Mm-hmm. Where you meet him at, girl? Mm-hmm. Sure. That's be a job that pertains to high degrees and LLCs. I had to throw that in there. Or offers a good salary. Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you on that. She said, I need a man with a good job. I'm like, where do you even meet a doctor? Like, how did you meet a doctor, SB? Well, how did that work? Was y'all at like a convention or something? Oh, she's a nurse. There you go. That's how she met her doctor. She met her doctor because she's a nurse. That makes sense. So wait, when you was a nurse at your job, was y'all at the same job? Hold on. But I really just like his personality and his kindness. He's not a hoe. That's good. So was y'all just checking each other out at the job or something? SB. She said, oh, yay. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I could totally see, like, once you get in the medical field like that, you could easily come up with a doctor boyfriend. I could see that. Like, so this is a completely side topic to what you said, SB. But why they was talking about, so y'all know how they have the repetition for the call centers and how people be freaking on each other at the call centers, right? Yeah, why did they say it be happening in the hospitals too? I said, what? They're like, yeah, nurses being here cheating. Nurses being here cheating, doctors being here cheating. I'm like, that is freaking crazy. She said, oh, y'all don't work together. Okay. They say, yeah, the nurses being here cheating. But you got to think how easy it is to get away with that. Like, I ain't even talking about the fact that you can go into any room in a hospital. I'm thinking of the fact, like, if you was to catch something from your little bae or whatever y'all was doing to do and y'all to use protection, you could just go into the pharmacy and copy a little pill or something. Your family would never know. That's crazy. So I can see why they do it. My yes or no. Do you see me and my family moving from our current place of living in November, December timing? Okay. My great grandma was a nurse as well as my grandma. My mom is currently a nurse, and one of my cousins is a nurse too. That's what's up. Do you feel like it's pressure for you to be a nurse too, Ari, since it's in the family? I really want to move away from here. I feel you, Chevish. Oh yeah, I used to see it a lot, especially when I worked in the hospital in LA. Girl, what? What you mean you used to see it? Pharmacists be fine too. What you mean? And that's just like it can happen. It can happen anywhere. But you gotta think, like, especially like the doctors and the nurses that be on night shift, they probably gets down. They probably gets down, okay? Grey's Anatomy. Oh yeah. They probably gets down on the night shift at the hospital, y'all. Cause don't they be having them rooms for the doctors? Like if a doctor work night shift, or they don't even got designated rooms. Like I think any doctor, any nurse can go in the rooms when they need to rest. Like they got them secret corridors in the hospital. Ciao. You said you don't think you meant to be a nurse? Ciao. That's crazy though. I used to get hit on, but they were older and I wasn't into that. They wanted to take care of me. Girl, you know you fine. You fine. If they trying to take care of you, honey. Thank you. She got the sauce. So it'll be SB and then it'll be Chevish for your yes or no. Thank y'all for the likes too. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me let him know these kids is getting out of school. So 1 second, y'all. Okay, my bad, y'all. Sierra, did you send for a question? I didn't even notice that Sierra had donated. I don't know if she in here still, or if I answer her question. Okay. You said you want me. I could do Chevish first. Okay, Chevish. Let's do your question. Y'all, let me know if y'all see Sierra in the chat. It looks like she had donated. Chevish want to know if her and her family are gonna move from their current place of living in November, December. Timing. Okay, so will Chevish and her family move from their current place of living in November, December? Chevish and her family, are they gonna move from their current place of living in November and December? Yes. This your dad, right? You say your dad a Taurus, Chevish? Is he a Taurus or a Virgo? But yeah, y'all gonna move. And he seemed like he working on something to get y'all up out of there. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me catch up to y'all. I dislike the nurses who work for my job residential. The nurses work in the area where the residents need to be washed and taken care of, but they be lazy, do they? I hate that because so many people be talking about how they people be getting mistreated. Like them older people be getting mistreated. That's unfortunate. Did y'all know it was Michael Jackson's birthday today? I sure didn't. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know it was that man's birthday. But happy birthday, Michael. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. I found out he would have been 67 years old. Wow. There's times where I've had to call them to let them know a resident says they're in pain and wants to get checked out. And they'll be like, well, if they're in pain, there's nothing we can do. They'll have to take pain medication. Oh, wow. He a Gemini? Oh, why do I think your daddy was a Taurus? Who that? Somebody daddy a Taurus. I remember somebody telling me their dad was a Taurus or a Virgo. Okay, he a Gemini. Got it. Okay. But you got a yes though. So he is working on something to get y'all up out of there. Your dad. He been telling other people he's sticking a stand, and I'm not liking that. He better change his mind ASAP and soon. What's going on with the place y'all got? She said, he. And my grandma was a Virgo too, like him. That was my tribute to him. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. Oh, okay, Sierra. Okay, she said she did Sam, but she in the store. Okay, got it. Y'all are something else. But yeah, Shevish, I saw a yes though for him. So look, okay, right. Yes. And then it says somebody that's like, they looking for stability. This person's looking at the condition of things. So I don't know if things could change around this time of year to where he like, all right, I guess I can't stay. I guess I can't stay. I guess I ain't got no choice but to move. You know what I'm saying? But something gonna make him have to decide to make that move. The place is trash. I've been here for 13 years. Oh my goodness. So is it like an apartment building? That's a long time to be somewhere. Maybe that's what it is then. That might be what it is, because the King of Pentacles do be looking at the money. That could be why he moved. Was they trying to charge too much? When is everything renewed? Crazy to guess, my great grandma was also a Virgo, and her birthday was today. Oh, you got a lot of Virgos in your bloodline, Ari. Well, happy birthday to your great grandma. Yes, an apartment. They don't like doing maintenance. Like the management does nothing really. Oh wow. You have a Virgo rising. Wow. Lisa's up in November. Okay. Okay, love. Thank you for coming back in the chat, of course. Go ahead and drop your question whenever you're ready. Your grandma's birthday is on September 6th. Okay. I don't think I got Virgos in my family like that. I'm trying to think. I don't got no Virgos in my family like that. Not that I know of on my mama's side. Mostly in our family is Scorpios. Let me see. My mama is Scorpio. My daughter is Scorpio. My niece is a Scorpio. My nephew's a Scorpio. My auntie is a Scorpio. My grandma was a Gemini. And she was a Gemini. My brother Aries. My other brother Sag. I'm the only Capricorn. No, I'm not. My nephew's a Capricorn, but he's a December Capricorn. But yeah, I got a lot of Scorpios in my family. We wanted to move into another apartment or even a renovated one so they could work on this one since we've been here for a long time. And they claimed if we move to any other unit, they'll raise the rent. Are you freaking serious? They greedy. You said, oof, I'm so glad I'm not surrounded. Yeah, listen, and we got an intense bloodline. But like I said, I'm the only adult Capricorn that I know of. I promise y'all. Ain't nobody else in my family that's a Capricorn, that's an adult. So I don't know what the heck I thought coming into this family with Capricorn energy. So as we want to know how I make T feel when I talk to him or with him. Okay, so how does SB make T feel when she talks to him or with him? How does she make him feel? You get him excited for sure. He starts to think that he starts to look at the possibility of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just know how to calm him, calm his mind. And he starts to get really just excited about the future. He loves conversating with you too, because the conversations are always like they keep him on his toes, you know. And he feels like when it comes, yeah, that's what I see. It came out. Like I said, when it comes talking to you, you help him to have clarity on things. He likes that there's minimal fighting between y'all two. Like, I don't see y'all that y'all be getting into it or anything like that. He likes that y'all have minimal fighting verbally. Like, he could talk to you and it just be always good times. He likes that you can understand and see him for who he is and what he's been through. Like, you know, and he may have been through a lot, but he knows that you see him clearly. Like, you're not trying to take advantage of him. You're not trying to use him. Nothing like that. You know, he appreciates that Because maybe in his past he dealt with women who wanted to take his money, or like they only saw him for that. But he sees you as someone that's like, you see him for who he is. Okay. Then you have the Six of Cups here as well. And you just bring out, like, y'all can talk about anything and it always feels genuine. It always feels genuine. It's always a warm, inviting type of energy with you. Like, especially if he's had a hard day at work, or he's, dealt with some difficult patients, things like that. He could talk to you and it's like, you just help him to see, the calm out of the storm. So I feel like he loves when he can talk to you. It's always good. It's always good times, And that's what he wants. That's what he needs. He sees you as a very wise woman, a lot of wisdom. And like I told you, when he feel like he getting worked up or he feel frustrated with something, you just always know the right things to say to calm him down. See that? Yeah. And again, he likes that you see him for his value. You see him for his effort, his dedication. And you don't try to take advantage of it. So he feels very like you are just a breath of fresh air to him. And he looks forward to talking to you whenever y'all get a chance to talk on the phone or in person. He just feels like you get him, you see him, My aunt is a Gemini and I love her, but she's even more strict with her children than my mom is. But it's all love, just tough. Yeah. One of my cousins has a Pisces dad, and he's been a deadbeat for who knows how long. He didn't even come to her graduation. He was in jail, but he's been out for a while. Not that. He missed 2 of her graduations at that, her high school graduation and her more recent graduation from college. So I've heard this thing. Sometimes Pisces dads and moms, they can be really absent. He is, because he appreciates you, SB. He likes talking to you on the phone. He really does. He looks forward to it. Pisces can really be absent as parents. And a lot of them that are like the lower vibrational side of Pisces can struggle with addictions. They can struggle with escapism and things like that. So, it don't surprise me that you put that in the chat about her dad. You got some good Pisces out there, but you got some ones that's like, Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like the light and dark side of Pisces. Her mom's Pisces too, but her mom's been a great mom to her kids. She's been present the whole lives. She's also an Aquarius, Pisces custom. Yeah, so she might be a little different. But I noticed that Pisces placements can kind of struggle when it comes to that. Not all, but some. Oh yeah, she's right on the cusp for sure. Yeah. So yeah, SB, that is what I got for you, love. And then I'm just waiting on Sierra. I'm probably gonna be on live for about 15 more minutes, y'all, because my kids are getting off school. But y'all be sure to check out the celebrity reading. I'm going to post it tonight. I've gotten a decent amount of questions, so I'm going to go ahead and post it. It's about Ace and Shelly from Love Island Season 7. So if you guys want to hear about them or care to hear about them, check that out for me. Okay. Hey, Drea, I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving. I still got like 10, 15 minutes to be on here. You actually caught me right in time. You want to check on the time frame? Okay. So, yeah, just letting y'all know. Also, don't forget about the virtual baby shower tomorrow. Don't forget. Okay. I will be doing a couple games on that live. Also, if you have sent any gifts, I will be opening them on the live tomorrow. Okay. So just letting y'all know, if y'all want to stop by, we're going to do a virtual baby shower tomorrow. I'm excited, though. Time is winding down. Okay, hold on. Let's see what you say, Sierra. I'm back. I was getting groceries for my dad's birthday. I'm making him chocolate chip pistachio cookies. Sierra, you're a baker? That sounds so good, girl. You're gonna love them. You just spoiling your daddy. I love it. How did he like? Oh, he didn't get his other gift yet, huh? Because his birthday, you said it's when is his birthday? Is it tomorrow? So it'll be Sierra then Drea. Excuse me, guys. On Cash App, Drea. Do you need the Cash App again? Yes, it's still Golden Queen. Oh, Sunday. Oh, but that's sweet. Yes, Drea, Golden Queen 18. Yes. Oh, you're gonna have a good birthday. Are y'all taking him to dinner or anything? Chocolate chip pistachio cookies. That sounds good. I've never had those before. Hi. Hi, baby girl. What you looking for? My 2-year-old just woke up, y'all. Hi, Donnie. He's so silly. He has been obsessed with pistachios lately. Don't know why. He is possessed. Ooh, do he like that Dubai chocolate? I wanted to try that Dubai chocolate brownie from Crumble, but I just can't get myself to go get Crumble, y'all. Every time I try to think about getting Crumble, I be feeling nauseous. Like I start feeling nauseous, y'all. I don't know if it's because the amount of sugar that they put in those dang on cookies. Then they talking about uh the CEO of Crumble came out. He didn't came out the closet, y'all. People were speculating it, and then he finally admitted that he was. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if he had a wife and stuff, and that's why they were saying something. Another one. Here you go. Sit down with Miss Peanut Butter. He's having a pool party in the backyard. Okay, it's not all that. They overhyped it. I'd rather make my own Dubai strawberry cups. The cookies weren't even that good. Really? Yeah, it's warm. He sleep. You was disappointed? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'd be like, ooh, it look good. But then I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I want to spend my money on that stuff. I want to try that Dubai chocolate, but I'm too broke for it. And yeah, Dubai chocolate is expensive. And then Sierra, whenever you're ready, love, go ahead and drop your question. But yeah, I was like, it looked good, but I don't know. I don't think I'm. Yeah. I think it's because I had Dubai chocolate, and I didn't really. I had a chocolate bar, and it didn't do nothing for me. I didn't like it like that. It's a very strong flavor. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Is Crumble. They had a Dubai chocolate brownie last week. Tastes better fresh. Mm-hmm. Cheesecake. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's been sitting a pre-made bar. Mm-hmm. I mean, they do be having a Dubai chocolate or Dubai chocolate. Am I saying it right? Yeah, saying it right. The Dubai chocolate bar kits where you can make your own. I might. We'll see. I want to try that s'mores cookie that they got right now, though. I'm a sucker for s'mores. I love s'mores anything. It's my favorite. Anybody else have questions before I close the live? I know I got Sierra. I know I got Drea. Anybody else? You like it, Donnie? What is that? Oh, a nail? Girl, you and these nails. What will happen if I just leave Cameron Hip alone for good? All right, let's see. This is going to be for Sierra. Sierra wants to know, what will happen if she leaves Cameron Hip alone for good? What will happen if Sierra leaves Cameron Hip alone for good? If she leaves him alone for good. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I definitely see you finding someone new. Like, because he's coming off as a Knight of Wands anyway. Like, I just don't necessarily feel like he's in the right energy to even, like, be someone to invest time, energy, emotions into. But I do see a newer person coming in your life that is going to be better for you. King of Pentacles is here, okay? Here's the Four of Swords here and the Seven of Cups. Clarify this. And I feel like this King of Pentacles is going to really have you, like, reflecting on the situation with Cameron Hip, and you'll almost be kind of relieved that, like, that didn't work out, that you cut him off. Okay? Because you're just going to be realizing that he wasn't giving you what you deserve. And like I said, you will have something to compare it to. But this new person, this King of Pentacles, will be the person you're comparing it to. And you're going to be like, oh, see, yeah, I'm glad I got away from him, because it's like that King of Pentacles person is going to be setting the tone in the right way. And it'll have you being, like, glad that you didn't, like, invest too much more of your time, energy, emotions into Cameron Hip. You know? That there is better out there for you. Okay? So, yeah, I definitely see that. Especially with the Queen of Swords here as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I just feel like over some time, you'll realize that it was probably for the best that you and him didn't work out. Yeah. It's probably for the best that you and him didn't work out, because you feel like you need someone that's going to recognize you for who you are. And I just feel like he's not in the energy that you need him to be in, you know? Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands, it's two different energies. So it's like you need someone that's going to take you seriously, and they're going to, treat you accordingly. Where's the nail? I don't know where that nail is at. Y'all, my 2-year-old is obsessed with press-on nails, y'all. When we put them on her hands, she'll literally walk around like this. She won't pick nothing up off the floor. Like, she's super dainty. I'm like, girl, then she be so stressed, like they be popping off. She be like, my nail, where's my nail? Look at her. Sit down now. I'm talking about you. Show them your nail. Which one you got? Come this way. Y'all see it? Do this. She got her one nail. You got to find the other one. Thank you for going live today. Not many readers have been live recently. The ones I'm sub to. Oh, wow. You've been bored? Of course. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe this is like a reset for everybody, though. You know what I'm saying? I tried the cupcake cookie that they had. Wasn't good at all. Was disappointed. I like the cupcake Debbie cakes already, and I thought it was going to be good. Oh, like, y'all be going live when I'm busy with work, but when I'm off chilling, y'all don't be on live. Girl, yeah, I be going live early in the day, because at nighttime, I have times where I can get on, but it be rare. I like consistency and stability, even in friendships. Exactly. So you'll be glad that it fizzled out, as you look back. Okay. Drea, are you here? You thirsty? I thought I had a lemonade on my table. You want some lemonade? Okay, Drea, go ahead and drop your question, love. You're welcome, Sierra. You want to check and see if anything changed? Can you pull a time frame? When will a job make first contact with me via email, scheduling interviews? And when will I officially be starting a new job, walking into the office? You said exact time frame, date. Okay, so we'll see what we can get from these cards. I got to get those timing cards, y'all, because those are actually in my cart from TikTok to get timing cards for y'all. Okay, so Drea wants to know, when will a job make first contact with her via email to schedule an interview? When will a job make first contact with Drea via email to schedule an interview? Sure, Sierra. You found another one? So you could be actually hearing something soon in the month of September, because the magician's here, and the magician represents Virgo. Now let's see. When should be starting her first new day at the job? When should be starting her first day at the job, the new job? Let's see. Okay, so as far as like the days, let me see, because it's just telling me Virgo. Oh, wait a minute. Give me the days. Will it be next week? So you got the 3 and the 5. So I would say the 3 of Cups and the 5 of, or 2 of Cups is here. So this adds up to 5. So let's see. It definitely could be next week after the holiday for sure, because the 3 of Cups can represent holiday. So you could be hearing back from them like September 3rd. I would say September 3rd or September 5th. So I don't know how long it's been since you had put the application in, but it looks like you could be hearing back from them between the 2nd and the 5th of next week. Is that correct? Yeah, because right here it's the holiday, so you wouldn't hear back from them on Labor Day. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So as far as like when you will be starting your first day, it's still giving Earth sign season. That's Virgo right there. And the Page of Cups is here. And the 9 of Swords. So I feel like the month of September, like you'll be kind of trying to get all your stuff in. They'll be waiting on background check. They'll be waiting on all of that. But I feel like, and I see you getting a little anxious with them getting you started. So when would she be starting? Like walking into the door of the first day of work? You don't want to see that little nail. Yeah, you getting nervous. You're like, I hope they didn't change their mind. Let's see. When she be having her first day at the office. Okay. Early stages of achievement, first job related to status. So it could be a 3-week process for you. Okay. So if you get a response back from them next week, you could be starting that new job around either, I would say, we got the 22nd here would be a Monday. So you could be starting work like 3 weeks after, or going into the 3rd week after they initially reach out to you. And it could be because you have to wait on things to come back clear. Sometimes background checks and stuff take a minute. But I would say by the end of September, you should be close to the end of September. You should be working, because this is the working card. He's sleeping. Tell him he got to get up to go get Zion and Zyla. Yeah, the 22nd. Yeah, but I see a lot of movement as far as the job in September. A lot of movement in Virgo season, and then like I said, you got about 3 weeks, give or take, in that process. But I definitely see you because you're nervous. You're getting anxious because you're like, man, they still ain't got back to me. But it takes a minute for stuff to come back sometimes, depending on how thorough their background check process is. Yeah, it takes about 3 weeks, which is kind of a normal time frame for when you start new jobs. Huh? What? Okay. There you go. Oh, it's too big. All the sticky stuff is off of it. You have to get a new one. You got food on there. You welcome, Drea. And then Sierra, go ahead and drop your question when you're ready, okay? And then if my mods could go ahead and close the live, please. Here. You got sticky stuff on it. That's why I ain't sticking no more. You got food on it. That's why it's not sticking. Sorry. You have to get some different nails. What would the next person I meet be like now that I'm leaving Cameron Hip alone and win? Okay, so this is for Sierra. She wants to know, what will the next person that she meets be like? And when will she meet them? What will the next person that Sierra meets be like? What will they be like? And when will she meet them? Oh my goodness, I love it. So this person is coming in, like they're already going to be showing you that they're open to a relationship. It's not going to be a secret. It's not going to be a secret or anything like that. Hey, Danny. Oh, you have some questions, girl? Okay. Well, go ahead and drop them real quick. You came in literally right at the end, but just go ahead and drop them, Danny. I can get you squeezed in. Okay, so like I was saying, this person is going to be very transparent. They want a relationship. It's not going to be a guessing game. They're not going to have you like worried or wondering like what their intentions are, because they're going to tell you their intentions. They're looking for a relationship. Okay, the Lovers is here. Then you have Three of Swords reverse. So this is going to be somebody that's coming in to like heal all of that heartbreak he was dealing with. You know, you see a school bus? Yeah. And you have the Ten of Cups here. So I feel like, yeah, this is going to be somebody you're going to be like, oh, this feels like the one. Like, I don't know why I feel this way, but this feels like the one. Or he may feel like that about you, okay? But he's going to be very open emotionally. He's going to be emotionally open. It's not going to be somebody that you got to pull their teeth to get them to talk to you and tell you what's on their mind or how they feel about you. Tell me more about what this next guy's going to be like. Yeah, go wake up daddy. Tell him it's time to go get Zion and Zyla. And the High Priestess is here too. That's why I said they're gonna feel like they're gonna feel like you're the one. Like there's not gonna be no guessing. They're gonna feel like you're the one, and you have the King of Cups here too. So yeah, this is gonna be someone who is very open with their emotions, and they're gonna like express that to you. You're not gonna have to feel like you gotta like force them to show you their emotions or anything like that. They're emotionally available. Okay. Of course. You got into a car accident today. Are you okay? Oh my God. I am so sorry to hear that, Danny. I hope you're okay. Yeah, I was so annoyed when I had a text first with Cameron. You shaking up? Of course. Of course, car accidents are so scary. Oh my God, I'm glad that you're alive and you're breathing, but still, car accidents are freaking scary, man. I like 2 of them, and oh my God, y'all. Are you getting seen right now? Are you at the ER? Why is it not charging? Oh, wrong charger. Did you wake daddy up? Wake him up. Oh, he's getting up. I hear him. Just stressed because I was on my way to pick up my parents from the airport. Everyone's, oh my, Shevich, I promise you, everybody was driving crazy yesterday. Like I was driving my kids home and people were driving so freaking crazy. I was like, I need to get home. So it's got to be something going on in the planets because people are driving. They're super, what's the word? Impulsive. They're impulsive. They're not thinking. Yeah, she said she's a little better. Did you already get seen at the ER? Same thing happened to you yesterday? Oh my God. Like, what is going on? Yep. Yeah. I gotta see what planet is making this happen. I know Mars is in Libra. I know Mars is in Libra. And Mars can be a planet that can cause accidents too. You don't think nothing's wrong? Well, still just monitor. I don't know if you've ever been in an accident before, but sometimes you can get the aftershock and you'll have a lot of pain. Just from the whiplash of the car and stuff. You'd be surprised. So just keep it in mind. Keep that in mind. Oh my God. And it's your mom's car. Oh, girl. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Danny. When is Sierra going to meet this person? Sorry, Sierra. I have to say something. Car accidents are horrible. So you can meet this person as we enter into Aquarius season, which will be like January. Sierra. It's something going on with the planets. I think it be times of the year where people are more impulsive than normal. And I know, like I said, I know Mars is in Libra. Let me look it up, y'all. And then Danny, go ahead and drop your question. Man, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Oh, okay. So let me just look this up. While you are dropping your question, I'm gonna look this up. Really? His Mars and Libra too? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so let's look at the astrology of it. I'm asking AI. So let's see. Mars, yeah. Uh, Challenging transit. So what's going on right now? It's saying Mars. Will my parents and the lady find a way to rectify the accident? Okay. A lot of people be driving irresponsibly. Yeah. Yeah. But I think it has something to do with that Mars transit right now. I'm going to look more into it, though. I'm get more information. Oh, the car in front of her shortstop. Oh, so they stopped like real, like, oh man. Oh no. Okay. So she rear-ended you. Okay. So is Danny's mom and the lady going to be able to rectify the accident? Are they going to be able to find a way to rectify the accident? Shoot. Okay. Yes, but it's going to be some money involved. I mean, it ain't going to, insurance is going to get involved for sure. But the tower is the car accident, okay? But the Ten of Pentacles is here, so yes, they will be able to rectify it. But I hope the lady have full coverage, and because insurance is what's going to help to rectify this situation. But I think, like, at the end of the day, there's no hard feelings. Like, your mom is not, she's not angry. She gets it. Things happen. It's just unfortunate that it happened today, and all the other stuff going on. So it's like she is going to be just trying to get an understanding of what happened and why the accident happened. But I feel like when it comes to like you and stuff, is her mom gonna be upset? Yeah, the lady hit you from behind. She rear-ended you. Yeah. Jeez. Bae, are you getting the kids? Okay. It's gonna all work out. It's gonna all work out. And like I said, your mom, like, I see her just trying to get an understanding. Now, granted, yeah, she's gonna be more concerned about if you're okay. She's gonna be more concerned about if you're okay. She understands that it happened and you got rear-ended. You can't control that. You can't control when somebody gets rear-ended. My license expired a couple months ago. Oh, so you were driving with an expired license. Did you get a ticket? So she may give you a little lecture about that. I mean, parents do that, but overall, like, I feel like your mom is not gonna be so upset to the point where she's like not seeing for what it was. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna be so upset that she's like, oh well, you should have had your license. Like, it's not. She's not gonna be worried about that. She's gonna be worried about just being glad that you're okay. And then on top of that, like, I see her trying to rectify with the lady, trying to get insurance information, things like that for the car. So, as a parent, we kind of cut off that, oh, you should have, when our child has been in danger. We want to make sure you're okay, And like I said, accidents happen. You could be the safest driver on the road and you still could get hit. So it's like, it happens. Okay, Sierra, sure. She told me pray for all my bad karma. Yeah. So I feel like at first it's just more of a shock. Like, what? But it's like over time, she's gonna be like, no, I'm just gonna try to get this fixed. That's her biggest thing. Getting the car fixed, getting the situation fixed. Okay. But I feel like the lady may have had insurance. That's reassuring. Because it ain't nothing like getting hit and you don't got insurance, they don't got insurance. Okay. So yes, they will be able to rectify the situation. They will. Okay. And then whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop your next question. And then I believe I've taken care of everyone, right? Did I take care of everybody? One moment, y'all. Okay, what's going to happen in the future with Jamie and I? Okay, let's see. This is going to be for Danny. Okay, what's going to happen in the future for Danny and Jamie? What's going to happen in the future for Danny and Jamie? Future. Okay. So I feel like, so you have the Seven of Swords here. Seven of Swords kid. Because he did Raw Dog and I ended it. Oh, Lord. So you have the Seven of Swords here. And the Seven of Swords kid talk about, like, you know, maybe that kind of rubbed you the wrong way. I don't know. Like, were you okay with that? Or was it like you wanted him to, like, use protection? You know? Okay. So you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords here. You took the rubber off of him. Oh, okay. So you were open to that. Okay. I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes, you know, they be taking it off when you don't know. Okay, cool. So then, future energy. You guys kind of get out of this like Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords, it can signify like somebody may be feeling like the other person is like, you know, got hidden intentions and things like that. But y'all move up out of that energy. And then you have the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords here too. So I think like as y'all kind of move into the future, you start to get a little bit more like open with him as far as like how you've been feeling. And then he starts to get more verbal with you about how he's been feeling. So y'all both get out of this energy of like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing. She ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say, you know, it's like y'all get out of that. And then you have the Six of Wands with the Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like y'all do have an opportunity to try to bring this back around, per se. But I think y'all just trying to feel each other out, okay? Because I think once y'all kind of express this to each other, it kind of puts things into a different perspective. And y'all may decide if y'all want to kind of make some shake off of that, or if y'all just want to kind of keep it how it is now. But I definitely see more communication and y'all opening up to each other more. Okay. Now let's look at this Two of Pentacles. She said, okay. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it ain't no going back once they come out. But I just see it's needing to be said because, you know, like I said, because y'all both was kind of like, well, I'm going to keep a closed mouth. If this person don't say nothing, I ain't going to say nothing. Like, it kind of created a Seven of Swords energy between y'all. Like, even though y'all really like each other and stuff, like, y'all always kind of had looking behind the shoulder, you know? She said, he better check up on me. And he better. Okay, so we have Two of Pentacles here, and we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hanged One. So yeah, I mean, like I feel like you two may just kind of decide to keep it how it is, but it's not gonna be like where y'all don't know how each other feels. But I think it just might be more of a comfort thing for y'all. Like y'all don't necessarily want to put too much into like a relationship, but y'all are gonna still be dealing with each other until y'all can't no more, you know, until it completely phases out by itself. So I just kind of see I see y'all having heart-to-heart conversations, but maybe one of it could be, I mean, it could be you because you kind of have been, like you saying, you keep your options open. I just don't see y'all going into a relationship. but y'all still going to be messing around with each other, and y'all still going to be kind of like hanging out with each other. It seemed like it's going that way, but there is a time for transparency between y'all two. Oh yeah, definitely. You know how that be. They be on the phone, they be talking. They tell all the business. So future energy, it don't look so like, I don't know what you thinking, so I'm not gonna say this. Or, like it's not gonna be like that. Y'all get to a point where y'all actually feel like y'all wanna just put it out there. What y'all feeling. But may decide not to get in a relationship just because of the other things, like maybe y'all don't want the family in your business and things like that. Which is, that's understandable. Y'all just decide not to. But yeah, y'all just gonna ride this wave until y'all can't ride it no more. That's what I see. Okay. But yeah, he better check on you. What? That's just crazy though, man. Was it an older lady? She said surf it out. Yeah, y'all just gonna ride the wave. That's it. But yeah, I'm just glad you're okay. One thing I would say is just keep in mind for whiplash that sometimes you may not feel it right away because you're adrenaline. But like a day or two after, you might start feeling sore. Oh, she was in her 40s, yeah. You might feel sore like a day or two after it happened. So just keep that in mind. Okay. But yeah, definitely keep us updated on everything, on how you feeling and things like that. I know, like I said, car accidents to be very scary. So, keep us in the loop, okay? All right, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and come off live. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me and y'all donations and all of that. I appreciate it. I really do. And then if you guys are interested, like I said, in Love Island season 7, I'm gonna do Shelly and what's the other guy's name? I always forgot the other guy's name. But it's like Shelly and Nick. I think that's what it is. Okay. But yeah, y'all be checking out when I drop that content, all right? I hope y'all have a good day and I'll see y'all later. Bye.